Hey guys, Decav13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. So, I've done quite a bit more grinding off screen. We're now up to, I think, around like 41 missions completed. So, gotten a really good amount of Sakura mint saved up. I have a shit ton of Sakura chips that I still don't know what the fuck I want to do with. So, you know, I could worry about that later though. And I'm still getting a nice little amount of KP. Alright, so I say let's start up Act 4, because we're starting to get near the finale. Because I think after Act 4 it's the finale, and then we still have the epilogue stuff to do as well, so hopefully not too long left here. Alright, so let's start with the Sinking Beauty. Alright, it looks like the boss is going to be a Saber, so I will bring Tristan. Might as well swap you out for Emiya Alter. Use Sukimihara, Student Council. I'll give Lip Conquering the Great Sea of Stars. She can keep Premonition of Beginnings. Yeah, there we go. That should be good. Oh, just straight into the battle. Alright, that works too. Why not? Alright, so get some eaters first. Oh, we're cursed? Thanks, BB. Oh, type 2 enemies too. I do need to kill some of those for missions. That's a little loud. I should have saved that Passion Lip 50 for the last one. Of course. Kiara got it though. It's fine. Oh wow, just all Tristan. I mean, hey, that's good for me. Oh, that's a lot of shapeshifters. I forgot I have a lot of people at Sukimihara Student Council. That's why there's so many shapeshifters here. Yes, you... Oh, I'm smart going after you first. You're the one that drains NP. Yeah, it takes our C stars. As long as he doesn't keep taking our fucking NP. It's a shame I had to waste Lip's card like that. God, of course there's still more. Let me put up that one hit evade for us, because that could actually do wonders. Alright, that's fine. Say it's okay if he wants to beat up Lip a little bit. Not that I would normally condone violence against Passion Lip, but in this case she didn't have the most health. I'm sorry, Lip. Alright, oh, it's Caesar. Oh, and another Type 3 shapeshifter waiting in the wings. I'm gonna give Tristan the strength up. Alright, so I'm actually gonna save Lips for last, so that way we could recover the most health that we can. I think that should be like around 2,000-3,000. Oh, 3,000. Alright, didn't actually kill anyone, but... eh. Guess I should take out these guys first. Actually, this should take out each one successfully, right? I mean, except for Caesar. But, you know, hey, still good damage on Caesar. Oh, don't kill Lip. Let's take out Caesar for now. Ooh, I just realized I looked at his health. Man, that's 50,000 HP. Alright, there goes Kiara. Lip's still okay. Oh, Lip will just fucking kill you. That's my girl. Well, 30 chaotic servants done. Well, so much for wondering if there were still any servants left on the rear side. He must have been a pretty smooth-talking hero to have lasted this long. Too bad for him that this kitty knows better than to take the obvious bait. My feline cunning is too cunning to fall for any get-rich-quick schemes. Sorry, Caesar. Your fate was sealed the moment you brought up exchange rates to a cat. You did great, Cat. It was really educational to see how you used your claws. You like my paw power, Lip? If you think that was impressive, you should see how I cook. Huh? You can cook, Cat? Cat, Time for Spirit Origin number 2.
Well, if you insist, I guess I'll just have to show you. Tamamo, it's maid morphin' time. That's right, I picked up every one of the domestic skills that Tamamo no Mai dropped into that river. I'm a devoted wife is what I am. Basically, with the sole exception of chopping onions, anything a maid can do, I can do too. Don't worry if your hands are a little on the large side, Lip. That's a gift all on its own. Not to mention they'll make cutting up eggs super easy. Under my tutelage, you'll be a first-rate chef in... Okay, maybe that's too much to hope for. But a 2.5 rate chef is still totally a possibility. What do you say, you up for it? Absolutely. Please allow me to train under you, Master Cat. Ha ha ha, then I think I'll take a carrot as a reward. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen Benny Enma style.
You look happy about this.
I am. It's rare for Lip to speak up without worrying about what other people might think. At first I thought your choice to let Tamamo Cat join us instead of killing her was a terrible, terrible mistake. But now I'm almost glad you did. I could never make Lip smile like that myself. Ooh, I'm picking up some happy auras over here. What you talking about, Melt? Edgemeel, why don't you give us some space? This is alter ego only time. You can stay though, Master.
Hang on, what did you just say? Alter ego only? You mean you're one of us?
Well, of course I am. I'm one of the Tamamo 9 that split off from my sworn enemy Tamamo no Mai. In other words, an alter ego. Maybe with a little berserker thrown in, but still.
Stop that. Just shut up. I didn't need to know that.
So you really hadn't noticed, huh, Melt? It's true. Cat's basically the same as us.
Just who are the Tamamo 9 anyway?
Of course, I was originally created with the intent of fighting the Sakura 5. That's way too much exposition to get into right now. Like, I could fill up its own RPG level exposition. A cursed crazy cat RPG. But you'll just have to find some other way to learn about that. Gotta say though, even though you two are sisters, don't you think you're both seriously unbalanced? I get that Lip is all chesty and punchy and Melt is all leggy and kicky, but even taking that into consideration, your personalities are wildly different.
Well, of course. I was based off of BB's aggressive personality, and Lip was based off her defensive one. In other words, I embody torment and she's suffering. I am most alive when I'm hurting my victims. Lip is the complete opposite. She's got very sensitive skin, so just the slightest bit of damage is enough to send her reeling. Oh, look at her. Her reactions are so extreme that she inadvertently provokes others into wanting to torment her, even if they're not normally like that. You should try it yourself if you ever get the chance, John. You'll start with just a little tap, and before you know it, you'll be beating her so severely that people will be staring in horror.
That's not true. Besides, John would never bully anyone. Yep, Master may like to tease, but he's a good egg. So, Melt, what do you mean when you said you and Lip are opposites?
My sense of touch is really dull, especially in my hands. Fingers are meant for feeling things, right? But while I can move mine okay, I can't feel my own body warmth, or anyone else's. That's why I have no choice but to thrash my opponents. I can't really feel my own joy very well, so it's only when I see how much pain I'm causing someone else that I truly feel alive. I have to dominate them, to thrash them into a state that only I can see, to make them beg at my feet. That's the point when I can finally understand what it feels like to love someone. So basically, you're a full-blown sadist.
It's true. Both Melt and I have turned over a new leaf, but we can't change our essential nature. I'm so sorry.
Alright, no more pointless chit-chat. Suzuku goes and the only sentinel left on this side, Meltreless. Yes. I don't know which area she's using for her temple, but I can make a pretty good guess. The very center of Seraph. The spine. She's also probably been given the strongest karma phage, so she's definitely the one in charge of the rear side. Beating her will definitely open up a new route. Then we'll head for the back next. Oh, and by the way, John. If you're going to take on another sentinel, you should play along with BB's game. The key to her heart, was it? That should negate the karma phage's effects. And you'll need to because we can't beat a sentinel like her in a normal servant battle.
It's gonna be another hell of a maiden coaster. They may have hurt like the dickens, but at least those bullets were enough to get rid of mine. Handy Wolf, it's always best to defeat your opponent without killing them. You should definitely do that. First we beat her in battle, then we beat her in strength of character. That's just what that fake fox deserves. Do you and Suzuku Gozen know each other, Cat? You sound like you have a history. Don't be ridiculous. I don't know that faux fox. When I'm done, she and her pointy ears won't know what hit him. Although I guess I kind of understand what it is she cares so much about. Master, make sure you break that fox's spirit, okay? I'll take it from there.
Oh, okay, Cat. Just break her spirit, sure. Alright, Suzuka's key. And another gate. I think I need both of those keys, actually. Yeah, it unlocks Underarm Ray. Oh, I don't need Suzuka's key yet, but I'm going to. Oh, probably for the next section. Alright, so what did I finish? Hey, more Sacrament! Perfect timing! Beat 10 servants from the east. I think that might be the last Sacrament we need. I think. I'm not sure. So what does this one cost? This one costs 800. I think there's... I mean, obviously I'm gonna need Sacrament for all these too. But I don't think I need these. These are just... because these are just free battles. These aren't story. So unless I just want the free battles, I could unlock those. But if I just want the story keys, I think there's only one left, and I think it just costs 1,000. So I should have more than enough. So hopefully I could just... well, I mean, I'm gonna have to do a bit of grinding missions before we do the finale, but, I mean, for now, it should be alright. Oh, Melt, you're down all the way to level 60 now. Let's see. There's probably gonna be a bunch of, like, Sakura bots. Let me switch you for Karna. That should be okay. Yeah, 3 out of 4 is when we should have to fight Suzuka. And when her key will be available for purchase as well. Because I don't think I need to purchase a key to the spine area. I think it was just this one I needed to buy. Oh, I remember what this one is. Yeah, that's about right. Of course, I still get hit with the defense down. Oh, why wouldn't I? These Drakes almost all charged up. Just a shame I still have to worry about this fucking NP strength down. I really wish I didn't have to. I do want to heal Lip though. Even if it's only a little bit. There we go. Oh, great MP loss. That curse better not last long. I do 10,000 exactly. That's fucking incredible. I've never seen that before. Even 10k. Alright, so yeah, needs a curse of the sky and needs a curse of the... Okay, she... Oh, thank God she does not have a charge bar. So that means there's only one important one that we need to take out. Yeah. Might as well just go all out, Drake. Oh, of course. Alright, that's need to curse one down. Yeah, thank God this one does not have Alright, so that essentially only functions as a heal for her since she does not have an NP that can use instant that does instant death. Yeah, well, this one wasn't too bad. Oh, there goes Drake. Why does everyone die as soon as they get their MP charged? $90 type 2 enemies, 60 type 3 enemies. Strength A or higher.
This is where the passage ends. The next part leads to the spine. The only problem is...
We need another gate key. Oh, of course we do. We need another gate key. Damn it, we don't have time for this. Hasn't BB been enough of an obstruction already? I mean to ask, what is Sacrament?
Sacrament is just Seraph's version of QP. It's only called that because BB changed its name. You can think of it as a kind of excess magical resource floating around Seraph. Usually there wouldn't be any need to go out of your way to collect so much of it. But for BB, it's kind of like storing food for the winter, or a secret nest egg.
So what happens if we don't collect it? Does it get absorbed back into Seraph?
I think it might get used if Seraph's resources got really low, but generally it would disappear on its own.
I see. So we're basically collecting resources that'll turn to trash if we leave them alone. Kinda sounds like embezzling. BB must be hoarding this stuff so it doesn't get used by Seraph. Hello? Hello, this is Arnold. Do you read me? Why are you all wasting your time there?
Huh? I didn't know the church could send transmissions like this.
Oh, that? I had Tristan bring this equipment back from the command room. was a calculated risk. I can't afford to sit around doing nothing. You may be a master, John, but you're still young. You lack proper command experience, and you don't know anything about Seraphix. So it falls to me to step up, fill the void in our command structure, and give you orders. You and your personnel clearly can't handle this on your own, and you think you can?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Arnold was so scared that I felt I had to, encourage him, and I guess I ended up doing too good of a job. I'm so sorry.
Shut it, Mabel. Sitting around all day eating up all our food. You're even more useless than before. Listen up, John. From now on, you do as I say. You're in the underarm now, right? You'll proceed to the back area immediately. According to my measurements, you should be able to reach the back from there. Once you do, turn Seraph back over and you should find yourself beneath the command room. In other words, at the planetarium you mentioned. I happen to have a map of Seraphix here, you see. You should be impressed. This map doesn't cover the entire facility, but by correctly measuring each area and combining those measurements, I discovered an empty space right in the middle. How do you like them apples? That is far from new information. That guy really is just another cog in the machine, isn't he? At any rate, I want you out of the underarm ASAP, got it? Report back here once you've taken care of the Sentinel. According to my calculations, Seraphix will reach the bottom of the trench in 15 real-world minutes, or about 25 hours for us. That will allow you some time to rest. Also, be aware that I will be accompanying you to the planetarium. I'll expect your full report, which should all be good news soon. Do not fail me.
For the record, it was me who did the measurements and figured out the remaining time, you know. Well, this sucks. That nitwit playing it being in charge is just going to make our lives harder. He may be kind of a pompous asshole, but still, he's right. What do you mean, kind of? He treated John like he was just one of his flunkies.
No point worrying about that now.
No, I won't let him do that. Just you wait, I'm gonna squeeze some sense into him later.
Lip, you'll kill him.
Don't, Lip. In your case, you'd be squeezing a lot more out of him than you would into him. You may have grown up a bit, but you're still kind of an airhead when it comes to your own strength. No, I'm not. You're the airhead for even saying that. Okay, fine, I'm an airhead then. Tell you what, we'll bring him to the most dangerous place in Seraph and leave him there overnight. If he's still alive in the morning, he should have some appreciation for just what an insignificant speck he is. Any human can be useful once they've learned a little humility. Remember that, Lip. What is it, John? What's that stupid look?
That was just really heartwarming.
Is that how it looked to you? Then our communication tools must be in great working order. Not too long ago, Lip and I only saw each other as rivals. All we BB-born alter egos could think about was ourselves. That's true. I remember how Melt always used to pick on me, and how I wish someone could come along and beat her up. And now look at us. We used to be monsters with no understanding of anything but ourselves and our own love. But then one day we met a human who accepted us as we were. Neither Melt nor I would have come this far without them. Before I used to wish I could become human myself. Now I understand that's impossible. But that's okay, because we can, and want to, still be on their side. Even if we can never be the same kind of life form, there's no reason we can't support each other. Sometimes I envy you, Lip. I wish I could think about things that simplistically. Hey, that's just another way of calling me an airhead. You know my processing speed is just as good as yours.
By the way, are you hiding something, Meltrellis?
Of course. Didn't I say as much before? I'm only using you so that I can come out on top in the end. So naturally I'm going to hide things, get more than I give, and refuse to tolerate humans. Do you still think you can trust me, or rather us, knowing all that?
Yes.
Is that so? Anyway, we finally made it this far. Only 88 servants left to go. At first, this battle seemed hopeless, and I almost gave up more times than I can count. Well, what else would I have done? Just forget how much I used to complain, okay? I swear, you're all bark and no bite. I told you that my processing power, thoughts, and performance were reset after I'd been rebooted. Still, I think that side of you may have been just what I needed. We alter egos are artificial beings made from an artificial being. There's no substance to us at all. The only way we can hold on to our sense of purpose is to cling to the emotions that were used to create us. We're like dolls that have to chop themselves up for firewood in order to keep warm. We're doomed to disintegrate the moment we're created. But you programmed me with a new sense of purpose. Even if you did so only by accident, or as part of a calculating scheme, I wouldn't have it without you. That's all the reason I needed to join you. I'm Meltrellis, the alter ego of pleasure. A ballerina who dances for an audience of one. Me. Now that you've gone ahead and awakened this monster master, I may as well fulfill my part. Of course, there's no way I'll be able to beat the rest of the servants, so I'm counting on you to step up. Am I sure I'm okay with you as my master, you ask? You really should have more confidence in yourself. There are only two types of humans I can stand. One is the type that never gives up no matter what, but just does whatever they can without being all gung-ho about it. Basically, someone who tries to do the best they can all on their own. The other is the type that scrambles about trying to turn every hopeless situation around until everyone in their vicinity is caught up in it. I prefer the first type, though. They're much more elegant, after all. That said, sometimes you just have to enjoy a good loud capriccio, right? Besides, this is a cross-species collaboration. I don't mind doing things your way for a change.
Alright, I wonder, do I have to stop to grind a little bit? Because I might have to get some more sacraments. Depends on how much these fucking keys are gonna cost me. Jail hand, dark hand. Yes, spinal coaster is where we need to go. And we need to get both. Alright, so that runs us, what, 1300? This last one gives... Oh wow, I can already get one of BB's Ascension mats. Oh, I guess you just get one for completing Act 4. Oh, 700. Yeah, that'll get me what I need. Just defeat type 3 enemies, though. That's gonna be kind of rough. Servants with strength A or higher. That's not too bad. 10 servants from the east. 10 quests on the hands and arms dorsal side. Alright, this one is gonna take a while. Oh, but I forgot I can claim this one too. Alright, I'm just gonna make a little cut here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I actually went and did one of the missions off screen that gives me sacrament, so I should have enough sacrament to get through the last key requirements for the story. Now it's just a matter of grinding up KP for the final boss, and oh man, I looked up how much I'm gonna need in order to get all the debuffs. I need 34,500 KP. For everything. I mean, at the very least, I'm a third of the way there? That's not really much of a comforting thought, though. Anyway, for now, let's just proceed on with the story. I'll worry about grinding missions when I get to that point, you know? You know. Alright, so this one's all saber. Which means my team needs to be all archers. So I'm pretty sure this is just Suzuku. I think I should be alright with just this. Because this isn't like the real fight, this is just like reduced to a certain amount of health and the battle ends. Still not gonna be fun. We finally get to settle things with Suzuku.
That's the spirit. Alright, Suzuku was the very first servant you encountered here on Seraph, wasn't she?
Suzuku Gozen, the heavenly maiden from the Suzuka Mountains who set off to defeat Oni alongside her husband, Tamuramaru Sakanoe during Japan's Heian era. I knew her beauty and strength led her to being depicted as inhuman, but I never would have guessed she was actually a beast.
She isn't, Emiya. Her ears may be a stick-on, but they're still real. Think of them like a pair of fluffy spoilers, only super close to real.
So those ears of hers are actually fake. Does that mean your ears and paws are fake too, then?
Of course not, you idiot. They're real and they're spectacular. It may be hard to believe, but Fox is still the daughter of a heavenly emperor. She's got pedigree out the wazoo and can grow new ears like it's nothing. Plus, she was part of a tragic love story. She managed to defeat Sakanoe's archenemy, Otokimaru, but only by agreeing to marry him. Sakanoe was driven to despair without ever learning the truth and ended up killing Suzuku after allying himself with the Oni. Legends depicted her as having great intellect, but for some reason the one we've seen is obsessed with 21st century Japan.
Yeah, she's nuts about the high school girl thing.
Right. I don't understand why she talks like that, but it doesn't make her any less powerful. Bibi even made her a sentinel because of how much she enjoyed the Holy Grail War battles. Of course, that was also after she scrapped me.
So do we assume Suzuku's on Bibi's side, then? Or the Demon God Pillars?
Neither, I'm afraid. I don't think she cares about either of them. That's another thing about her I don't understand. Maybe she really does only care about fighting.
She also said she wanted to choose her own master.
Come to think of it, I never did see her master. Although...
It's not just her. In fact, we haven't seen a single master since we got here, now that I think about it. I still don't know how Bibi, or rather Seraph, summoned so many servants in the first place. It's probably safe to assume they're strays and have no master contracts. Rogue servants, in other words.
That's enough talking for now. Her temple's right over there. There you are, you freaking dummies. I am so hype. I've got my ass-kicking shoes on and a bunch of fresh asses in need of kicking. Enjoy your little Seraph field trip. Get crazy in awesome battles with other servants. Then you should be toads fine with me shanking you. So she was waiting for us, eh? She's clearly confident she can take us. How very like her. So what's your call, John? Do we jump right in and settle the score once and for all?
First I want to ask her, where's your master?
Of course. I should have known you'd say something insensitive like that. Ah, well, I guess there's no point keeping it on the DL. I just, forgot to mention it, you know? It's not a secret or anything. I literally have no clue what my master looked like. I never saw them, they never gave me an order. But no big, right? I materialized just fine without knowing anything about them. The whole point of this whole servant summoning thing is non-stop winning, right? So I'm, super awesome. The only servants left are me, you guys, and that archer with the long hair that got away. And since the servants from Chaldea apparently don't count and stuff, that really just leaves me and the archer. So once one of us is dead, it's curtains on this whole Grail War and someone's getting her wish granted. So TBH, I have zero shits to give about you guys. I'm just gonna wreck you real quick so I can go kill that archer. Now let's do this thing already. 4-on-1? Hell yeah! Bring it on. Don't worry about being all fair and stuff. I got my karma phase, remember? Real talk, 4 of you's probably not gonna be enough. If you guys really think you can take me, Suzuku Gozen, daughter of the 4th Great Demon King and badass teenage saber, then hit me with your best shot.
Alright. So unfortunately not a jump straight into the secret garden. Just gotta knock some HP off of her. Thanks, BB. She got crits, why wouldn't she? Oh, her Mystic guys. Alright, that's fine. Come on, you want to hit Tristan a little bit more? You know, look, there's the long-haired archer you want right there. Get him. One little tap should do it. Thank you. Alright, that should take her down to the required amount that we needed. Or I guess not. There we go. Hey, that like hurt for real. I guess even puny damage from pansies like you adds up over time. Sick, John. If you can drag this out long enough, you might actually have a chance. It's no use, she's so fast. I can't catch her with my trashin' crush. I know. What was the point of buying that key to her heart? How the hell are we supposed to get John close enough to touch her and open the coaster? This thing's defective, BB. This is the chapel. Do you read me? We're picking up tremors all around Seraph. We're obviously starting to sink faster. The hell are you slowpokes doing? It's 4 of you against 1, right? Just hurry up and get it done. Oh, are we already in the end game? Guess we must be winding down then. There won't be any victor or holy grail if Seraph itself falls apart after all, so I'm gonna just kill you all off, go find that archer, and... You okay with being BB's flunky? Excuse me? What'd you just call me? A flunky? Oh, you better take that back, like, right now. You have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yes he does. I don't know what's going on in that little fox head of yours, but you're acting exactly as though BB were pulling your strings. You don't have a master, a wish, or even a future happy household plan. Of course Master would feel sorry for you. Sorry? For me? Like hell he does. I did have a master. I know I did. BB and the Demon God Pillar have nothing to do with it. I belong to the master who summoned me. I heard a voice when I was summoned here. It was faint, but I still heard it. It said they wanted to win. They didn't want to die for nothing. Whoever it was didn't expect anyone to hear them. It was just the kind of thing humans say whenever they realize they're about to die. I'm going to grant their wish. I don't know them or if they're even still alive, but they called to me. It took every last bit of strength they had, but they called to me. I don't know their name, and they didn't know mine. But they still entrusted me with their final wish. The most human kind of wish anyone could make.
So I have to win this Holy Grail war for them. If I ran away after hearing a wish like that, I could never face myself again. You got that right. Finally the truth comes out. In that case, I won't hold back either. This is one of the Tamamo 9's 9 great secrets. Cat spell curse. Void cleft great chaos heaven. Haha, knowledge's power has never been truer. Hey, what is this? The air's all like jelly now. That's an ultimate technique used by foxcasters. How do you know it, Cat? It's actually painful to use. Feels like something's crackling around in my skull. But anyway, now's your chance, Master. Go give that fox's heart the AED it needs. Thanks, Cat. Hey, time out! Is that a key to my heart? Secret garden scenes are too lewd. You can't just, like, go peering into my heart when you're not even my master. We aren't even mutuals.
Well, too late for that.
Hey, get your hand off my chest! Stop it! I don't want anyone looking inside my heart!
Alright, now it's time for the real battle. Can I get Tristan again? You know what? You'll do fine. Yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, that should be good. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that should be alright. I'll keep regular Emiya in back line. I feel like Chloe might be more useful on the front line. Alright, Suzuku goes in. What does your passive do? What do we get here, BB? Oh, max HP up? That's nice. Enemy. Oh, right, we lose our C-stars at the end of the turn. Oh, that's not that big a deal. Let's do that. Oh, you do have a sure hit skill. How long does that sure hit last? 3 turns? Oof. Well, that's gonna fucking suck. So we don't have anyone with vulnerability. Yikes. I don't have anything to get rid of debuffs, unfortunately. This is why I wanted Tristan. Tristan can at least get rid of debuffs. Well, Chloe's gonna fucking die. Probably. I guess we'll see what happens. Please, Luke. I mean, she resists. Although she does have NP strength up. I guess we'll have to say. I wish I had defense up skill for Chloe. Ah, she's fine. God fucking damn it! Why'd I say something? Why the fuck did I open my goddamn mouth? Should've just done that one. Yeah, you know what, I'll take that. Alright, I'll use Alter's NP now.
I am the bone of my soul. As I pray.
Ooh, that is some good damage. Yeah, that got her to a break bar. Not bad. Alright, worst shaft. So what does her thing do now? Oh, right, she drains 500 HP from us at the end of the turn. Cool. Yeah, I want to get out of this phase as soon as I fucking can. Let's charge Squirtoria the fuck up. I should also decrease charge, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that fucking figures. Of course. Alright, what does that fucking evade matter? You wanna like fucking cool it, bitch? Jesus fuck. Fucking hell. Nash is dead. Man, what a fun fucking fight. Man, I can't believe it's this fucking fight I have to use my Saint Quartz on, not the lip one. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking whatever, I'll just fucking use my command seals. I really don't give a shit at this point. Ugh. Whatever, it's fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna attack Suzuku with what I have left. I'm gonna die this turn anyway, so fuck it. Get a little bit of damage off on her first. Alright, command spell. Oh, I think all 3 NPCs to deal with this guy. Yeah, it is. Oh well. Yeah.
I am the bone of my soul. As I pray,
You have to be like fucking kidding me with this bitch. Why is this fight the one I'm having all the trouble with? People complain about the lip fight, say that one's hard. Are you fucking serious? Have you guys done this fight? This fight's fucking bullshit. This is easily the worst fucking fight so far. And I'm still not even at the final boss yet. That one's gonna suck. No, I'm having the most difficulty with this shit. Yeah, fuck Suzuka. I knew there was a reason I hated Suzuka Gozen besides her spooking me like 10 times before I got lip. Ugh. I should burn that extra copy I have of Suzuka. I was gonna make her NP too, but you know what? After that, fuck that. I'm like completely exposed. The depths of my heart have been exposed. I'll just die then. I'll throw myself off that cliff and end it all. Stop her, cat!
Leave it to me, master. Running along cliffs is second nature to any maid worth her fur. Stop right there, Suzuka Fox. Why are you disappearing? Won't you rather throw yourself off that ledge? We clawed each other up like cats and dogs, but only inside your heart. Your body should be just fine. Well, if you had your heart broken, wouldn't you up and disappear too? We schoolgirls are fragile in body and heart. If my heart gets crushed like this, I'm literally just gonna die. And the truth is, I knew I was gonna lose even before the fight started. I lost the second I failed to avenge my master and started bitching about there being no place for me in the world. What the hell are you even going on about? Save it for someone who cares. Hey, let go of me! You'll fall too, you catty bitch! Ha ha ha, come on, don't be like that. Seeing as how we're one and the same, earwise, I'll help you commit seppuku later, but not today. Besides, if you're ready to throw your life away, why not fight alongside us instead? I'm sure going up in heaven is sad to see that we don't have a saber in our party anymore. And don't worry, I'm a former sentinel myself. Master won't treat you like a stray cat or anything. You fought valiantly up to this point, Suzuka. You make a fellow foxier proud.
Join us.
But where's the honor in that? Shouldn't I be, like, ending it all right here, right now? I'll get totes shamed for not knowing when to stay down. I mean, embarrassing much? I'd rather die than have to put up with that. What do you mean? Surviving is a victory. Nothing will come of your return to the throne besides the ones in charge catching a break. One less payment to make. You know, that kind of makes sense. That's the one thing I don't want. To make them happy. Then we have a deal. Stop with the sparkles. This is totes not how I thought this would go, but fine. You want it all, so I guess I gotta do what you say. Guess we can be mutuals. I'll send a request. Saber Suzuku goes in at your service. It's good to come out of this a little stronger. Let's head back to the front from here.
Another earthquake?
No, this is...
Not good is what it is, I guess. Ah, yes, it's the Demon God Pillar again. Alright, first things first. Oh, no, I wanted to go to shop. Where are you? I know you're in here somewhere, Suzuka. You can't hide from me. Bye, bitch. Alright. Makes me feel a little better. Got any foreigners over here? Got like an abbey. I know there's Alexis's unleveled Hokusai. There we go. Yeah, I might as well just use the same party here. Yeah, I'll bring Emiya Alter, why not? Then I'll throw... Who else? I really don't know. I mean, I think we should be alright with this. Hopefully. Alright.
No, this is... John!
Thanks, Meltreless.
Melt! Oh no, she's falling! Attacking someone in midair, eh? You've got some nerve. And what's beneath us, Suzuka? The lowest level of Seraph, the refuse dump. But before that, we've got problems of our own. Enough of your hurrying. If you've got nothing good to say, then zip it.
You tell him, Lip. Alright, well, once again, we have a Demon God Pillar. Thanks, baby, you fucking bitch. Damage plus 300. I mean, I guess that's not awful, but still. And I guess it's better than defense down by 20%. Jeez, Emiya's gonna die in no time flat. There it is. Just waiting for the dickhead to crit me.
つまらん。
超こざいな。
Alright, there goes Emiya.
倒れません。フォーレツ勤務時間ですね。ダブル。ほう。ここ調べな。来い。あしたり。ひょんなもの。勤務時間です
Yeah.
ね。
Might as well go for the damage.
超こざいな。ダブル。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。セットアップ。行くぞ。アットロー。シャーシャー楽々さん。トト様、またカゴを変えやがった。ひょんなものだ。ズバッといきます。了解。押し切ります。あらよ。
Generation ritual unknown. Probably 36 views amount. Fuji will kill it. Yep.
戦闘終了。お役に立てましたか？
Alright, we're in business. Calculations are finally complete. But we only have about 5 minutes at best. In Seraph time, that's 8 hours until we reach the seabed. Now that we know our rate of descent has increased, we're going to have to move our timetable up. John, how's the Sentinel battle coming? Don't tell me you haven't wrapped things up yet. Just give me a sit rep. Alright, got it. Well done, John. Now that you've secured a route to the center, get your people back to the church for now. I'll be accompanying you to the planetarium, as is my duty. Now hurry, 8 hours will blow right by. Sorry, but now. Are you insane? Suzuku goes and said she fell down an inaccessible chasm. If you go down there, how do you plan on getting back out? I suppose that rules out any rescue mission. That is unfortunate. Sorry, I stepped away for a moment. I have a lot on my mind right now. I didn't mean to be so hard on you, Mabel. So, John, let me make this abundantly clear so you do not misunderstand. You're a master of the prestigious Chaldea. It's your duty to save us and Seraphix. Now repeat this order back to me verbatim. You are to return to the church immediately and accompany us to the planetarium. Understood? No, we're going to rescue Meltrolis. Enough. No more of this foolishness! You are not seriously telling me that you're planning to waste time trying to rescue that alter ego after it fell into a pit. Your job is done! That thing is dead! And that's your mission here, to dispose of monsters like the alter egos. Your insubordination ends here. You're to follow my orders to the letter, understand? Let me remind you who will be reporting on your performance when this is over. Me. That's who. Yeah, I really don't give a shit, asshole. You fought tirelessly for our cause up to now. Don't let one stupid decision undo all the good work you've done up to this point, John. I'll pretend I didn't hear what you said just now, and you will begin to make your way to... Suzuku Gozen, can you show us the way?
The way? There's only one way. Down. Got any rope there, Mr. Edgelord? Or a ladder, maybe?
So capable would do the trick. Can extend it with magical energy, but 5 kilometers tops.
Well, that's gonna be close. Can we count on you to remain here and take care of the wire, Mr. Edgelord?
So I'm the one who has to pull you back up, huh? Who's going with John?
Me, duh. As for Passion Lip, you should sit this one out. The wire'll never hold you. Hey, don't make fun of my weight. Okay, fine, I'm a little heavy, but so what? Ash has a foolish feline over here. You'll have to stay here too. Besides, it's obvious that spell work earlier took its toll on you. Mr. Edgelord here could use the support. Just chill here, okay? Oh, fine, you got it. I await your return, Master. Alright, let's get going, John. Maltros is your servant, right? Then you're only doing what a dope master should.
Yeah, fuck you, Beckman. Alright, the Rejection Calf. Oh good, this one's just all alter egos. Oh, Mel, you're gotten so weak. Hope I didn't want to do that. Alright. I slowly opened my eyes to a dull aching pain. I appear to have fallen. I know this place. It's the Rejection Calf, Seraphix's disposal facility. For Seraph in its current form, it serves as a trash can for those of us who couldn't be salvaged. I have no time to waste in a place like this. I need to reunite with him immediately. Pathetic. I can't even stand. My fragile glass-like legs are shattered. Shadows of their former selves. As if nursing 2 broken hands wasn't bad enough. The exhaustion nearly drives the breath from me. The pain in my limbs is almost enough to make me scream in agony. This is what I get for pushing myself too hard. Now that I think about it, I've been working for days on end non-stop since the last run through Seraph. Albrecht. Albrecht. I miss you so. Don't let go of me this time. You say you came from a place called Chaldea? Alone and without a servant? If so, will you form a contract with me? As you can see, I have lost everything. But still, I shall dedicate the cursed sword Giselle to your cause. I will fight for you to the very end. Because you found me. It's not that we hate humans, it's that we're afraid of them. I mean, they all laugh at us and treat us like monsters. We are all so acutely aware of that. You see, I'm not used to holding hands like this. This is a first for me. Oh? Why would you be disappointed that I've returned to my full strength? It's thanks to you, you know. What do you mean my tone has changed? Do you have a problem with my attitude, too? Well, what'd you expect? This is who I am, after all. But what remains in my heart will never change, my sweet John. I might grow weak, I might grow ugly, but I will never, ever forget. The time we've spent together will be a part of me forever. Not all swans that know they're different will fly away from their muddy lake. Don't you think? Yeah, it's also dazzling. It's dazzling. Almost blinding. I felt nothing but fear and despair back then. I cried every night knowing that my abilities might ultimately not be enough to protect that person, wondering when that crucial time would come. But that person only smiled, and so my weak self did everything in its power to follow. It was so fun that I wept. It was so harsh that I laughed. No matter how hard things got, it was all so radiant.
I felt like I could follow you to the ends of the earth. That's right. I swore that I would fight any opponent as long as I still had breath in my body. As horrible as things got, for me, they couldn't have been better. So long as that person was there with me. Even if my wings are broken, I'll still fly to your aid. I may or may not have said something like that, but it no longer matters. It's not just my wings, my hands that are broken now. It's my legs, too. My body will be crushed along with this garbage. And so the cycle is complete. I was meant to stop functioning at the church following my disposal. It was a place that no one was supposed to visit. That person took this doll's broken hands in theirs. But miracles don't happen twice. Are you okay, Meltrellis? Melt? It doesn't matter. I don't care that you came to save me or how you did it. Just hold my hand. Now. Hold it tight. Tight enough to break it. I won't be able to feel it otherwise. My sense of touch, it isn't the best. Got it. Hey, if you found her, could you, at least let me know? Oh, you're here too, Suzuka. Well, I guess I shouldn't count my blessings. It'd be dangerous for Master to have come alone. Wow, rude. So sorry to be a third wheel, but this really isn't the time to be trading barbs, don't you think? Do you have an idea how many enemies are on our tail? Save the pleasantries for later. So time for my next mission, John. Melt can't dance, so I'll dance for her. I think we're starting to get a picture of what's been happening here on Seraph. Especially with that little flashback of Melt's. Yeah, honestly, I really do love this fucking event. Like, story-wise, it has to be my favorite event out there. I don't think there's many other that really compare to it. At least in my opinion, anyway. Like, even if it is super grindy, especially towards the end when you have to get all the KP, I still absolutely love this event from the bottom of my heart. It's still my favorite. And I never thought I could feel that way about a mission event. But this one's just so good. Ugh. Look at me happy about a mission event. Especially with the last two that we did on the Let's Play. It's like, oh, I hated them so much. I was not a fan of the Fate Zero or the Khalid Liner crossovers. But this one really holds a special place to me. I didn't use King Protea's growth skill at the beginning. Oh well. I got too caught up being mushy about this event. Damn it. Might as well use it now. Ah, yes, and then a giant demon boar at the end. Alright.
握りつぶしてあげましょう。行きます。隠れてい
Yeah,
て
let's
く
do
ださ
this.
い。外しません。
Ooh.
そうはそうか。不も楽に同じこともう一度行きます。隠れていてください。外しません。逃がさない。
Oh. It was actually going to kill Passionless. Oh, thank God it didn't.
これじゃ本気出せない。
Alright, so let's go. Erebata, Amitabha Amidala, Brunhild Romantia. We get the most health back from Brunhild Romantia.
こんにちは。小さなあなた。無事に襲われる気分と現に潰してあげる。
Oh, we should definitely kill this thing.
最後も下脱も我が指一つでついに行き着く先は殺生アギトのごとき天井楽アミダアミデュラヘブンズホールどこまで見るのこの両手は冷たい鉄のままだけど心までが怪物にならないようにブリューヒルでタマーシエ
Hey, that was enough. Good job, everyone. Very close there at the end, but hey, we did it.
Oh, come on, this is such BS. They just keep coming. I am like totally wiped after that heart thing. If only I had time to recover.
Let's head back up.
Oh, right, I knew that. Toads didn't forget or anything. Come on, everyone, let's head back up. What? The cable's been cut? That edgelord loser ditch us?
I know that harp sound.
That sounded like the most melodramatic harp of all time.
Ending up as a compacted filth at the Earth's depths is not how I envisioned my final parting. To have my eternal melody reduced to no more than hellish death metal, nothing has ever saddened me so much.
Nice delivery, Tristan. You must have been playing that one for a while. Signature phrase and everything.
Thanks, Tristan.
No need for thanks.
I'm merely carrying out orders. Arnold was insistent that I bring you back myself. But I am pleased to see you unscathed, all things considered.
Thanks for the help, but how'd you get down here? The cable that's been used to haul us back up top has been cut.
Such a height is a mild feat for me. Even without a rope and harness, such a descent is ease itself. Indeed, leaping from a spire and gliding is a trifling thing for a knight of the Round Table such as myself. The problem, of course, is that the descent is far easier than the ascent. I am no birds, and so cannot fly. Fortunately, you all have a way around that problem, don't you? I hope it will not be imposing to request that be allowed to employ that means with you. Okay, so now there's 4 of us stranded here.
Okay, like, normally I'm all about that androgynous pretty boy look, but the lunkhead bit is a big turnoff.
I get it, Suzuka, I really do. But can we focus? We're counting on you.
The route to the planetarium is still open, and I'm sure the Seraphix personnel are anxious to get the heck out of here. We can't let Arnold in that room, though. He'll self-destruct from all the inappropriate desires it's bound to unleash in him. Much as I wish you could head up there and knock some sense into that jerk, it's probably a lost cause. What, are you saying you've been inside the core? Not even I'm allowed in there. Not exactly. I just heard some stories. Wait, isn't this the calf? That must mean... Your former workplace, the cruel Fenar, is just ahead, Melt. And that means more struggling and scrambling around for our heroes. Or perhaps you're so far down in Seraph that you truly see yourselves as bugs now, too.
It's BB.
You guessed it, the all-purpose, ever-watchful AI who's been monitoring you all this time. BB at your service. Hello there, Senpai. Oh, and all you other traitors, too. Are you enjoying yourselves down here? You've been gone so long I was beginning to wonder if you'd forgotten about little old me. Sorry to say I haven't forgotten about you, though. I show up when you least want me to. I'm like a joker during a game of Old Maid. And like the filthy cockroaches scuttling around my proverbial kitchen that you are, I'll just have to squish you with my slippers.
The Saber and I are the only ones who can fight. Is that why you showed up? Thought you'd take advantage of our apparent weakness and finish us off, perhaps?
Don't let my looks deceive you. No one can withstand the fury of the great devil known as BB-chan. I won't even break the rules either, for I was the AI called upon to manage the Holy Grail War. And that means I play the game fair and square, no matter how much of a mistake this version of Seraph has turned out to be.
Wait a second. That would mean...
Uh-oh, I think I gave you too big a hint there. But no matter. No more Mrs. Nice AI. Did you really think I'd just teleport you back up to the top? Au contraire, I'm sending you even further down to Seraph's deepest depths. Now then, Seraph will reach the bottom of the sea in just 5.5 hours, or 3 minutes and change on the outside. That means you don't have enough time to turn the tables, or even climb back up for that matter.
Well... Alright, we'll do this last story about, and then I'll just do the last part of Section 4 and the beginning part of the finale in the next episode.
Calm down, Arnold. Something must have happened. I'm sure you didn't mean to do it.
Huh? Didn't mean to do it? He cut me off! How could he do that after I treated him so well? No, you didn't. I'm in charge here. Me! The director, deputy director, department manager, and the medical staff, all of them died a long time ago. I made sure of that. The only one around here who's worth a damn is me! You got that, Mabel?
Quite right. Only you, Arnold. Now, would you please calm down? Thank goodness he doesn't know I'm also a Rockefeller graduate. Never been so happy to blend in.
Damn it, it's time we threw out the rulebook and got our hands dirty. We're running out of time. What is it, just under 4 minutes left, Mabel? I need a way to force John into line and get him to follow my orders. But how? If he had a partner, I could have taken them hostage. But it looks like a solo mission. Maybe I could get some poison from the sickbay. That would mean returning alone to the command room. Who's there? Is that you, Tristan?
Calm down, Arnold. Tristan's long gone, remember? He went down to get John like you ordered.
Don't you think I know that? But if not him, but then who else could be creeping up on... Well, this is quite the mess. I think it's time someone cleaned up this place. The mouthy archer! You're back! Why are you alone? Never mind. Perfect timing. I'm ordering you to get to the sickbay ASAP. It's next to the command room. Inside, there's a display case with some Type A-B toxin. I want you to... Sorry, Beckman, but I'm short on time. Yammer all you like in hell.
Huh? What did you...
That's all the Seraphix personnel dead. Killed in the line of duty. Now this Animosphere experiment will never be repeated. All that's left to destroy is the planetarium. Their investigation into what's in there and what went on is none of my concern.
You've always been this way, haven't you? Nothing and no one gets between you and your goal, hmm?
No. No, no, no. This spirit origin pattern. It can't be!
Oh, you haven't forgotten me already, have you? Or perhaps those memories were stripped away when you became a heroic spirit? Once upon a time, a new cult grew to prominence. It made believers out of people everywhere. Scientists, politicians, those in power, people the world over. It offered righteous salvation, a movement of people lacking a desire for profit, absent of political opinion, no thought or possession, you might say. They were a movement of wounded souls and talented loners, all unable to find their own place in the world. They had talent and the genius to save the whole world, and yet, so much of that world viewed them with nothing more than suspicion. There was nothing evil about the group, though. In fact, there was not an evil soul to be found among them. Well, except perhaps for the woman who founded it.
You. It's you!
You killed them. You killed everyone in that building to get to her. Of course, they would not allow me to be murdered. Killing was the only way they could be sure not to lose me. But you crushed them all. You crushed them like ants. And after all that, you even killed me. You did, didn't you? Kill me, I mean.
Oh, I ended you all right. Your mortal life, at least.
That's right. But you couldn't kill my essence. Maybe if I'd existed in your world. Yes, I am sure I would have gladly leapt from that roof. Truly, though, if anything at all, I was bored. You played at being an ally of justice, but in truth, you were an absurd, insignificant little speck. Now, I cannot have you running amok, can I? It would be so very, very easy to snap off each of your limbs. There can be no question of you escaping. It would be futile to try. You butchered innocent people. Oh, how that will haunt you for eternity. Isn't that right? You hardly needed the help of a wicked woman like me to find your own way to hell. You cannot forgive anything, cannot reconcile with any evil, and that puts you beyond all hope of salvation. After all, human hearts are not made of steel, are they? If nothing else, like the saber I consumed here, you will reach enlightenment in death. And finally, the truth about the me of your world becomes clear. I see the reason why someone like you would go so far as to twist and pervert his own beliefs just to kill me. I'm afraid that it is only sensible now that I kill you. There's no other way. It was you and you alone who sensed what the me of your world would eventually become.
Well, we now know there's a much darker force at work here, huh? Alright, so yeah, in order to proceed onward, we're gonna have to... Oh, I actually completed 2 new missions, nice. We're gonna have to, Oh, that unlocks a new battle. Caster M. Alright, so yeah, we'll start up... Oh, right, I didn't buy the fucking key. Dumbass. Now I can start buying these other keys, since I don't need stock room for story advancement anymore. So yeah, we'll finish off Act 4 and then start up the finale in the next episode. So I will actually, you know what, before we end off, since I have enough, let me do a 10 roll. Figured, might as well, right? I'm gonna go over to the Lip and Melt banner. Even though I have everything on this banner, I could use another copy of Lip just to get her Noble Phantasm strength up a little bit. So I just wanted to do a 10 roll on here, see if I get anything at all, really. I doubt I will, though. I'll just do skips. Yeah, fat min roll with all my remaining courts. Fucking great. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.